Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. Alrighty, let's get things set here. Wait for everybody to start coming in. Try and get this mic set up. Okay, so hopefully the sound is good, you guys. All right. Good morning, Des. Just bear with me while I get this set up. So how has everybody been this week? How is everybody? Good morning, Nana. Hope you are doing well. Mind me, I'm a little behind. I'm having computer issues this morning. So just trying to get everything set up here. How has your week been, Nana? It's been cold, cold, cold here, so it's been a week. It's been a week, you guys. Just bear with me here. I'm just trying to get the YouTube studio set up. I was talking to my sister earlier, and it was like, it's driving me crazy. Nothing exciting, nothing new. How's your weather? I know here it's usually really cold here at this point of November, but it's actually not as bad as it usually is. It's usually about at least between -10, -20 by now, but we're sitting at a brisk 3 degrees Celsius, so I'm kind of enjoying that. No snow yet, enjoying that. No freezing rain, no nothing yet, so I have been enjoying that. Now, I know south of us, my sister said in Jersey, they got like 5 inches of snow the other day. It's gone now, but it's like, holy, you guys got snow before we did up here in Canada. Ooh. So, all right. Okay, so just for some chit chat first, a whole bunch of new documents. I wanted to do the Brian Kohlberger thing on Friday or Saturday, but I didn't get to it because I was in the hospital. There's some minor issues going on that they had to have me on a monitor machine type thing. So my weather's not normal, but that's to be expected. Yes. It's not normal here either. So I wasn't able to do that. So I'm hoping to do that. I know my car has got to go in to get the repairs done on it. It needs to be done. So I don't know, you guys. Hopefully Monday or Tuesday I'll be able to get to it. The judge has denied the removal of the DP for Brian Kohlberger. He's already given that. And he's also denied the Frank's motion. So I know he has done that, but I have promised you guys I want to go over this paperwork with you guys. So I am going to do that for you. It's just finding the time. And I've come across some information regarding the IgG stuff. So I want to show you that because I haven't seen anybody else showing it. So the planes have been in the air each day. Interesting. So I want to do that, and I have a new case. Now I forget the name, and I don't want to bring up another page because I don't want my computer to freeze up. But there is a lady that has gone missing, I believe she's in her early 20s, pregnant and has gone missing, and I've got a slew of comments and emails wanting me to do a read on her, so I will be doing that also. It is a new case, so lots of chemical trails, yeah. It's the only thing with them planes, eh? Okay, so I'm going to get everything shuffled up here and get ready. A lot of people are busy this time of year, so I'm not expecting a lot of people in today. People are out Christmas shopping, getting ready for the holidays. I'm in the process trying to get all my stuff up from the basement so I can get my tree set up. I don't think I would even do it, you guys, if it wasn't for my granddaughter, but it is what it is. And I don't think I'll be doing as much as I usually do every year because of the health issues and that. But I will be getting the tree up and some decorations and stuff, but I'm not going to go all out this year. Lots of stuff happening, right? People get busy. Real life happens. Real life happens. Hello, Buck Cherry lover. Nice to see you. Hope you have had a wonderful week also. Pull my chair in a little bit more just so cards don't go flying on the floor, because we know how that happens, right, you guys? My nails, you can tell winter's coming because my nails are all breaking. They're getting, I don't know if you can see it, really, see that? Really brittle and snapping. I got to change my nail polish because it's starting to go all yellowy. I don't like that. What's that? Ooh, the Three of Swords. Heartbreak. 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 A lot of people have been asking too if I read for myself, and the answer is no. Anybody who reads should not read for themselves. But I guess it's just personal preference. I can't talk today. But generally, readers should not read themselves. So, whoops, what was that? Card flipped over already. Coffin, the end of something, something being hidden. What an interesting way to start the day, eh, guys? Oh, we've only got Des that has a read-in, so maybe this is going to be a really short day. Like I said, I realize, like, especially just before Christmas and that, a lot of people don't come in because people are busy with real life stuff. Like I said, getting ready for the holidays, and Thanksgiving is coming up for those of you in the States. We've already had our Thanksgiving here in Canada. So it's understandable, everybody. I went to the mall yesterday, you guys, because I had to pick up some stuff. And it was just packed. Packed. Yes, Nana, I won't forget. I won't forget. I'm sure Des appreciates that because I might as well grab her now and put her there. Because you know my memory. I'm glad you guys know me so well. So much on my mind, you guys. Trying to get back into the swing of things after some health issues, and your mind kind of goes elsewhere, right? But so far, so good. My cold seems to have be gone, which is good. Good, good, good. So I guess we are going to get going. Maybe this will be an early day and I can get some other things done today. So if there is any cases that you guys want me to do reads on, put them in the chat here, because then I can go back and see them later. And do stuff that you guys want to see. If you guys want an updated read on something, if you guys want a new case read, put it in the chat. Don't be afraid to put it in there. Yeah, I'm feeling better. It's just some issues with the heart thing going on. So it's like, wow. It's not one thing another. They're going to have me on this monitor thing for 7 days. I got to go in Monday, or I think it's Monday or Tuesday, to get it put on, so I don't have to go to the hospital and get monitored there every day. Good afternoon, Nana. Yes, I am feeling better. My cold and everything is gone, but now it's another issue. I spent about, I don't know how many hours in the hospital the other night because my heart rate kept flying like up into the high 130s, low 140s. So they had me in there on monitors, and they're doing all kinds of blood tests for enzymes, something or other. And so now I've got to go back. I think it's tomorrow. I'll have to check my thing again, my papers. And they want to put this monitor on me for 7 days. And it's like, I had that before, and it was only for 48 hours. So why they want it on for 7 days, I don't know. But I am feeling, you're sick in bed now, Nana. Well, prayers for you. Sending you love, sending you prayers. I hope you feel better soon. Stomach issues and lung issues, and that's the worst. So I hope you feel better soon and it passes quickly, whatever it is. Okay, so let's jump for Des. Let's see what's going on with Des. I'm going to switch it up a little bit, you guys. I will use this deck if I need to for clarification, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I have a friend that reads cards too, and she's done it this way. She has a lot of the same decks that I have, actually, and I seen her do it this way, and I really liked it. So we're going to switch it up a bit, but like I said, I will use the mini tarot just, for backup if I need a little bit of information, more information on what has come out with the Oracle. Okay, Des, let's see what we got for you. Des had some problems this week, you guys. Half of her house wasn't working, the electricity. And what I said, did you check the breakers? And she did check the breakers, and they all look like to be on, but one had moved just a little bit, tripped, and then came back. And she was freaking out, and that's what it was. It was one breaker had tripped, but she had, it was late at night, and she didn't know what to do. And it was like, wow. So she's got all her power back, thank God. Okay, let's see what we got for her. Here we go. I wonder what will happen next. Isn't that suitable for Des? So we got, I wonder what will happen next. This is like pausing before taking action on things, wondering, how they say, just waiting for the next shoe to drop. That's basically what this is saying here. So I wonder what will happen next. Well, give us some information on that. Let's see. We've got two. Give me another one, please. There we go. Okay, so let's take them out as they came. So we got Iris. This is some kind of change that is coming. Okay. Valeris. For me, when Valeris comes out, it's like, do I even attempt this? So something about some change about to happen, or some change needed. And this is all falling in line with, I wonder what will happen next. It's almost like I'm waiting for the next shoe to drop, and there is something else coming. There's some kind of transformation or change that is coming your way. I've also got, if you can see here, she's got that snake crawling up her arm. So I do believe it's somebody who's about to try and undermine you. And with Polaris here, it's like, how do I respond? We also got Renee. This is about relationships, hoping that things go the way that you're expecting them to go. But I feel like that's not about to happen. I am going to go in for some clarification on this, because I do feel was sitting there, it's almost like, you know, when you got that feeling in your gut that something's about to happen, but you don't know what it is. I've got a transformation and a change coming here. And it's like, what do I do about this? I know what I want to do, but is that the right thing to do? Because this can ruin some relationships. So you're going to have to be careful with dealing with this issue that is coming up, because it can change other relationships. So I want to know what this is standing for here. What do you mean? Better be careful because it can change relationships. What is that regarding? There we go. What do we got? Death. This is the end of something. This is the end of a friendship. You're going to have to be very careful, Des, on how you deal with this, because it could end a friendship, something that's very close to you. Somebody just like, you know, washing their hands. That's it. I'm done. And we got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is feeling overwhelmed, but it's also a financial loss. So I do feel with this that somebody's about to try and make some changes. You're going to be very unsure on how you deal with this, but I feel like you need to really take your time and think about what you want to say and do, because this can end a friendship. Whatever your choice is could end a friendship, because I got the Death card that went with it when I asked for clarification. Somebody just washing their hands, letting go. Or you could be doing that with the response to what action you've taken here. Be very careful with how you go about dealing with things and what you say, because this here is telling me that if you say or do the wrong thing, it can really end a good friendship. And with the Two of Pentacles, this is it's feeling overwhelmed, and also you're going to have to take a financial loss to keep things balanced within this friendship. So that's interesting. I wonder where that is laying. I think this is almost like a forced thing too here. Somebody's going to try and force some kind of change. Get some, there we go. Okay, let's take them as they come out. We got the boat. This is moving on. Water is also about emotions and stuff like that. So this is all about moving on and getting past this. And the talking is interested, conversing, awaited message arrives. So I think that there is some this is going to be something that you've waited for, some kind of message, and I do believe it's with this. It has to do with financials, and it has to do with you. You're going to have to respond to this. It's something that maybe you've been waiting for some time, but in how you do this and how you respond, you're going to have to be careful, because this can end a friendship. But I feel like somebody's going to give you an ultimatum here. And if you want this, you're going to have to do this. It's like a two-way street here. And depending on how you respond and what you do, it could end a friendship. So be very, very careful with how you respond. Like, take some time to really think about things before you respond. So that's for you, Des. Nina says, I hope I feel better soon. I have a busy week. Yes. Yes, I know how that feels, having a lot to do and a lot on your plate, especially when you've got, issues that you're dealing with, especially like if you're sick or whatever. It just makes those things 100 times harder. Okay, DD. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, if nobody else wants a read, we're going to be wrapping this up early today, really early today. And like I said, I understand because a lot of people are out doing things, getting ready not only for Thanksgiving, but for the holidays. So DD, choices. Yeah. The DD is about to make some choices. And this is all about change. Also with the unknown, not knowing how this is going to turn out. So that's really interesting. Really interesting. All considering does what came out in your read. In here, the falling is all about change and about the unknown and choices. Choices. He's got choices he's got to make, and he's feeling very restrained in things that very restrained in the choices he has to choose from. Buck Cherry Lover. I would love a reading. How do I get one? It's a $25 US super chat. So I'm going to try and get a few here because he's got 2 cards that came out. Well, there you go. Thank you, Mama. There we go. Okay, so we're going to take these, you guys, as they came out. Jocelyn, very defiant. He's going to be very persistent and very defiant, okay? So I'm going to put these here because the first 2 are going to go for the choices. This is like he's feeling blocked, feeling like he has a bunch of choices he's got to make. Excuse me. With Jocelyn coming out, this is somebody who's going to be very defiant, going against the grain with, oh, we got 5 that came out. So we're going to have 1 in the middle here too. Trente, this is all about himself. The decisions he's going to make are all about regarding himself. We got Iris. This is about the transformation and change that's about to happen. And look at that snake again. That's in the middle. Perpetua. This is about sadness, being silent and withdrawing. That's going with this falling because he doesn't know. This is about not knowing, the unknown, and about changes. So with that, with the Perpetua, this is about being silent and withdrawing. So I do feel like he will withdraw something. So if he's made a promise or something like that, he's more apt to withdraw it. And Pearl, this is about empowering himself. He holds all the power. So this is falling in line, does, with yours. This here is all about the choices and the changes that he feels needs to happen. With Jocelyn coming out, he's going to be very persistent about it. I feel this is towards you. He's going to try and force your hand, force you to make a decision. And this is all to protect himself and to keep himself in a good position. And then we got Iris in the middle. This came out in your read too. This is all about the transformation and change. Things need to change, but he is going to be very sneaky, very snaky about it. It's going to be more to benefit himself, but it's almost like it's now or never. You accept this or you don't. We keep going the way that we're going because right now I'm getting off scot-free and I don't mind that continuing. So this is going to be your last chance to accept what he's going to offer you. I feel it's going to come probably. I don't feel like he's going to send a text or something. He's going to face to face. So there's no, how can you say it, paper trail on it. It's going to be said to your face. But I know what you do. So this will be recorded anyway. But he feels like that's what he's going to do. He's going to try and get you alone. And he's going to try and get you to agree to something here. And it's going to be like his last ditch effort to try and, at least get things settled with you. We got the falling here. This is the unknown, and he's very uptight, very stressed, not knowing what you're going to do, what you're going to decide. Because here it's like, I'm going to say it and I'm just going to become silent after that. I'm never going to mention it again unless she agrees to what I'm going to hand her. And this is, he feels like he's the one that's holding all the power. He feels like he's got all the power over you and over the situation. And this is basically going to be his last ditch attempt to try and get you to accept what he's offering. And it's all to protect him. It's all to protect him because things are getting closer for him on the other front. Okay. So let's go into the black. I think we got the information that we needed there. Let's get a couple more cards from here. it's almost like he's going to say, this is the sweetest deal you're going to get, even if we go to court type thing. This is what I'm offering it. Take it or leave it, or we're going to be another 2 years before anything is resolved. He is concerned about the upcoming birth. And that is what basically he's going to tooth and nail. You know what I mean? As far as fighting it. So he wants to have his time to deal with that instead of having to deal with both of you at the same time. Yeah, the Hand of Cards. This is taking a chance and a risk. He's being very strategic in what he's going to do here, so it benefits him. And this is deeply hard, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. So it's, I don't know why he's hurt right now, why he feels lost, but there's something here that we don't know about because he's heartbroken and sad over something else. And I don't feel like that is connected to this. I think this guy has got so much on his plate and he's being pulled from every which way. But he feels like his house of cards is about to come crumbling down. So he's going to have to start trying to do things to settle one thing so he can move on to the next. You know what I mean? When you've got three major things that are happening, you want to start trying to prioritize them and clearing them out so you can focus on the other things. And that's what I feel like he's trying to do. But I also feel like there's also a heartbreak here. So maybe something's gone south again with another person. And that's why I think he's being forced now to do this. So be prepared for that. I do think he is going to try and get you to agree to certain things before this birth comes, so he has less on his plate to deal with. Thank you, Mama. So that is DD. Miss Missy. Hello, hun. Black Deck? Yes, ma'am. Anything for you. So let's go right on to Miss Missy. It is so friggin' hot in here, you guys. Some winters, well, I guess it's nice outside. Let me just go and turn down that heat a little bit, please. Give me a second. Now, the heat was set at 20. I never have it at 20. I have it at 18. And I think I do remember when I came in this morning, it was kind of chilly in here, so I turned it up, I think, to get rid of that chill and forgot to turn it back down. Okay, Miss Missy, let's see what's going on with you. There. Whew. Just shut off. Thank you. Oh, see, and I even moved my chair in so they didn't fall on the floor. Oh, here we go. We're all mad here. This is about differences. Differences, thought patterns, differences of opinion, difference in the way you do things. We're all mad here. I don't know why that's coming out. And it's like maybe not understanding why somebody isn't doing something the way that was me. I pulled the cards away before I finished shuffling. This is like somebody doing something a different way than you would, and it's irritating almost. This is the change and transformation. Why is everybody getting this change? A lot of changes are about to come for everybody by the looks of this. But this is a change and a transformation that is coming. We got Bryce. This is a surprise discovery, almost like a revolution type thing. So change and enchantment, a transformation, a surprise discovery. Let's see what this is about. We're going to separate these two cards because I feel like with this, everyone's doing something a little different. I feel with that, it's almost like you're not understanding why somebody isn't doing something the way you feel that they should or the way you would. And it's kind of irritating. And I got the change here. We also got the snake, somebody trying to do something underhandedly. And this could also be meaning here with this that you see something and you're trying to explain it to somebody and they just don't see it. You know, when there's red flags all around and it's like, come on, if I can see it, this is what I would say and do. Why aren't you doing that type thing? And then Breeze, this is a discovery. This is a surprise coming. So let's get a little more information on that. So with Iris, what is this all about over here? Here it is right away. The Magician. This came out sideways, so it's a little bit of both with the Magician. The Magician generally is like trying to make something happen, going against the grain and it working, like against all odds, something finally working out. But in the reverse, it's like almost like but it's an illusion. It's trickery. So that is falling in line here. It's like you don't understand why this person doesn't see the red flags. And it's almost like you can see in the card here, like all the different aspects, right? You got the swords, you got the wands, you got the cups, you got the money. So it's something that is going to affect everything. And it's like, come on, give your head a shake. Like, why aren't you listening to me? Like, if I can see it, why can't you? And I feel like you're getting a little annoyed because this can really change up somebody's life, but it can also have some kind of effect on you. And it's almost like can't you see, like this just isn't right, like somebody trying to trick you. So I don't know if this person is also feeling like you're just trying to trick them by saying what you're saying to them, but I feel like this is all like out of concern and you don't get why they won't listen to you. I do feel like that's going to continue, but I also feel like like they are going to finally see something, but I think they're going to be too stubborn to say to you, I should have listened. So, and I feel like this could be a friend. This isn't family. This is a friend. So keep going. Keep watching out for your friend. Even though they may seem to get a little irritated with it, they are going to end up seeing the red flags. Now, whether they, come to you and say, I should have listened because here it is, I don't know. But be there for your friend. Especially, I feel a very close knit here. And it's like, they would do this for you, even though it may upset them and you by them not listening to what you're saying. I feel like in the long run, it's going to bring you guys even closer. Oh, there's a second one. So with the brides, this is a surprise and a discovery coming. We've got the Two of Wands. This is delayed plans or an indecision, making a choice, like being undecided on which way you want to go with this. So I do feel like this is whatever the surprise is that's coming your way, I feel like it's coming out of left field. Like, it's going to be from somebody that you least expect. It's going to give you a surprise. The Four of Wands. This is a celebration. So I don't know if somebody is going to plan some kind of party or some kind of celebration. And I feel like this is going to end up bringing people closer together. Now, I feel like it's family, friends mixture. It's like, you're my family and I love you to death, but this is my friend. You guys got to learn to get along or make amends. But I feel like that is going to happen here, that whatever this surprise is, I feel like it's some kind of get together or party. You're undecided because the Two of Wands is also like, I'm not really sure about this. It could be like this person says, like, I want to get so-and-so and so-and-so together. And you're like, that probably isn't a good idea. But I do feel like it will work out. I don't think any big bridges are going to be mended, but I think people are going to be these two in particular are going to be maybe a little bit more at ease with each other. Although it's not going to be like, hey, let's go for coffee. But I think they'll be able to tolerate each other a little bit more. But this is a surprise that's coming. There may be hints that you get, like, oh, I'm going to, I want to get you so-and-so and so-and-so together. And it's going to be, oh, that's not a good idea. Okay, so let's see what else we get here. Whatever it is, the surprise is going to happen regardless. And I feel like it's some kind of a get-together. Bringing two people together that normally would not be together with you. Addiction. This is an obsession. This is controlling behavior. So I don't know if this is over here or this is over here or if it's just overall, because I feel like it's almost like, when you try and try and try and try and try and it never works, but then you keep trying and trying and trying. I feel like there's some restraint that's going to have to be had here also with this. Love call. This is someone expressing their love for you and thinking about you and letting you know. I think that's related to this. For whatever reason, they want to get this celebration or party or get together. And I don't know if the main purpose is to get these two people back, at least on talking terms. Sorry. This to me is almost feeling like these are two people that you really care about deeply, but you can never be together with the two of them together. I think that's going to change here. So act surprised. You don't know about the surprise. It didn't come out in the cards. Pretend you don't know about the surprise. But there's a surprise get-together or a meetup of some kind. And it's going to be shocking because these two people you normally wouldn't hang with at the same time. It's going to be brought into it. And I don't know why, but you're going to have to show actually some restraint with it too. So it could be that you're uncomfortable in that position, also being put in that position with those two together. Nana T. Nana T wants the black deck too. Let me just check the chat here and see what's going on. Yeah, it is. It's really weird. It's like almost like I can go and spend the whole day and have a blast with this person and do the same with this person, but together I couldn't do it with the two of them. And it's almost like somebody's going to plan something that brings you guys all together. And it's like, oh my gosh, like what the hell's going to happen here? Like, I don't think there's going to be like a fist fight or screaming match or something like that. It's just, I don't think they are very fond of each other at all. So it's like when you do get together, it's with one or the other, never together. Good afternoon, Vera. I was baking, took a break. Cecilia, hello. And Nana T and K Mitch. Miss Missy in the house. There's K Mitch. Aw, big hearts. I love that. Okay, Buck Cherry Lover. All right. So let's do Nana T. Let's see what we got for Nana T. A Nana T. Not sure on that one? Well, it's coming. It's coming, Missy. You'll know it when it happens, and you'll go, oh my God, Willow. Sometimes we don't remember until it actually happens, right? Becoming braver. This is about growing stronger and having a new perspective on something. To me, it's almost like finally seeing something for what it is and having the ability to change it. Okay, so let's see. Amelie, this is searching for your own destiny. This is about changing things up and really searching for what you actually want instead of just settling. That's what I'm getting with this. And then we got Makita. This is scrutinizing things, observing certain things, being more watchful. So I do feel like you need to pay attention to certain things. Stop letting things slide. So I'm going to try and explain this the best way I can. It's almost like you let certain things slide because it's just not worth my energy to fight it. But I feel like this, with this coming out, you need to really start scrutinizing certain things that you've let slide, because I think there's more to a story than what you either want to admit or than what you're seeing. I think your perception is off a bit with this certain aspect of what's going on here. How can I give like a hypothetical? It's like, so, and this is exactly what I'm just being shown, because it happened with me and my ex at one time. A friend of mine came to me and said, "Hey, I seen so and so. I'm not going to say his name, which was my guy at the time. I seen him and looked really cozy sitting at this bar in a corner having drinks with this lady, and they looked like they were really, they weren't touching each other or anything like that, but they looked like they were, that flirty relationship." And somebody comes and tells you that, and you no, there's nothing to that. And I just, slough it off. No, it's just somebody he works with. Don't worry about that. And then down the line, it did become, he cheated on me, right? And I left his ass, but I should have seen the signs, but I chose to ignore them. So that's what I'm kind of getting here, that there's an observing here. So somebody's observed something, or you've observed something, and you're not perceiving it the way that you should. You've got to really start looking into different things, because I think that there's things that are being kept from you. And this too, it's like searching for what you really want. Is this the way you really want things to go from here on out? Let's just get a couple more with this. I already know this one, like it's really do some soul searching, really search for, is this the way you want things to go for the rest of your life? You know what I mean? Are there things that you should maybe focus on more than this? To make the changes that need to be changed. You got to know what the changes are first before you can change them, right? But this here, I feel like you're not scrutinizing things enough. I don't think that you are perceiving them in the way that you should. But let's get a couple more cards on Makita. Hi, Donna Cat. I am seeing your chats, so thank you. I do still have my chat screen up here, so I know that you were having a hard time with us not seeing your chat. So I do see your chat, Donna. I'll quickly put it up just so you know. You guys, I had to do some changes. So that's why I did stop to let her know that, yes, I see your chat. Okay, so with this, with the observing, not perceiving things for the way they are and not scrutinizing things enough, I got the Six of Wands. Again, this is somebody who is... they feel like they've won, because this is the Six of Wands is a celebration and success, or a victory. I'm getting this. I've succeeded, and this is a victory. So I do feel like somebody feels like they've been able to pull the wool over your eyes. I'm not saying it's about cheating, but I'm feeling like they feel that they've been able to pull the wool over your eyes. And we've got the Tower. This is around the home front. So this is family, or this is significant other. It's like pride. It's a thing with pride here. I think that whatever this is, it's somebody doing it out of pride. Like, I'm so proud of myself. But they feel like they've pulled the wool over your eyes. See the Page of Wands. I asked about this. What is this about? This is the Page of Wands. This is about somebody being very confident in themselves with what they're doing, fearless, and on some kind of new journey. And then we got the Nine of Wands. This is somebody that is ready to go to battle. Like, don't question me because I have every excuse in the book. So I do feel that you really have to start scrutinizing this and asking a lot more questions, because I feel like the wool's been being pulled over your eyes, and somebody's quite proud of that. They're very confident, and they're very like fearless almost with what they're doing. And it's almost like anytime you question them on it, they've got an excuse for everything, or you're overreacting, or it's not what you think, or something like that. That's what I got. And I got the Tower, so that, which tells me it's family or significant other. Be careful of this. Somebody be pulling the wool over your eyes. And I think deep down you suspect this person lying to you, but okay, let's see what else we got. With the whoop. Okay, there's two that come out. Not today. See, I'm not dealing with this. Stop questioning me. They're going to get very defensive when you do push it a little bit more and scrutinize it a little bit more. They're going to get like, I'm not dealing with this. You're off your rocker. You're imagining things. Not enough. This is being frustrated in a relationship. Jealousy. So it's almost like your feelings aren't validated. They're not validating your feelings and how you feel about certain things. And I think that this isn't just regarding this. This is like a common theme. It's almost like, well, you shouldn't feel that way. Like, I'm being thrown words right now that if you find yourself in this position where it's like you're trying to say how you feel or how something made you feel or stuff like that, and you're not validated, this is why they don't want to be questioned, because they will slip up eventually. But this is also being very frustrated because you're not being validated in your feelings. So take that into consideration, my dear. Somebody's thinking they got the wool pulled over your eyes, and it's with family or very close friends. So let's go back. Look, a squirrel. There's a squirrel. And yes, I'll say it again, Donna, I do see your chats now. So whatever that was that I did, I changed a couple settings. It did fix it. So there you go. And I've got you there. I'll never be sorry. That says I had to rewind. Yes, think about that, Nana. Like, somebody thinks that they've got the wool pulled over your eyes. I gave you a hypothetical. And it's almost like whenever you try and voice your concerns or something, it's like, oh, you're crazy. Why are you thinking that? You're overthinking. It's not like that. Why do you feel that way? You shouldn't feel that way. You know what I mean? Never like, okay, you feel that way. What can I do to change that or fix that? They try and bounce it back at you. You know what I mean? So be very careful of stuff like that happening. Okay, so if there is no one else that wants a read, if you do want to read, put it in, like, let me know in the chat that you're putting it in, because if not, I'm going to wrap up. Like I said, you guys, I haven't been good with all these things that are going on. I mean, I'm healthy. I feel healthy, but there's something underlying. Like I said, I got to be put on that heart monitor thing for 7 days. I got to wear it everywhere. So it's stressful. Okay, Mary, I'll wait for you to get yours in. I'll write you down here. Okay, so I got Mary Michaels. Does anybody else want one? Please at least let me know in chat that you are getting ready to put it in. Because if not, we're going to wrap up the minis. I also have stuff I want to get ready for the Brian Koberger thing that I'm going to go over with you guys. Okay, Mitch, thank you. I don't think it's anything serious at all. They're having problems fluctuating with my blood pressure and heart rate. So it's either my blood pressure is too low or it's too high. I don't know. They're going to figure it out. But I'm not overly concerned about it. I'm more concerned about having to wear this damn thing for 7 days. Oh, thank you, Missy. A thrill expression. It's a 25 US dollar super chat. If you would like a mini read, let me know if you want one or not. I'm just waiting for Mary Michael to get hers in. So I'm giving you guys a heads up that once I'm done Mary Michael's, I won't be doing any more unless you've put it in chat that you're putting yours in. So is everybody ready for your Thanksgiving if you're in the States? Getting ready for Christmas? I gotta start getting my Christmas stuff up. I may wait till next week. I don't know. I got so much on the go right now. I've got to bring my car in for those of you just coming in. There's about the new car I just bought. There's a lot, a lot of money that needs to be sunk in to fix something that has gone array. Something with the rear differential, the case splitting. It's like over $4,000 with taxes in. So I went back to the dealership and I've been fighting with them. I was ready to file a lawsuit and they have now agreed that they are going to fix that. So haven't done nothing, Donna. Yes, the Jeep. The Jeep. It's crazy, Kate. It's like, and that's not the only thing. There's something else too, but I don't know if they are going to fix that too. And I think it's something with the transfer case. But right now, I am more concerned about getting that differential fixed in the back before it splits open. So I've been fighting them, and I went in for a meeting on Wednesday. I've got you, Mary Michael. I went for a meeting with the general manager of the car dealership on Wednesday, and I said, look at, here's all my proof, and you either do something about this transfer case and the differential, or I'm going to go and get it repaired, and I'll see you in court. Whoa, 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 he says. Yeah. So it's like as soon as you mention I'll see you in court, that's when they changed their mind. They did for like they've been fighting me on it for months. So it's like it ain't going to cost me nothing. I can represent myself. I did criminal law for 30 years. I think I can do a small claims court. Small claims is up to $25,000 that I can do a small claims action. So it's like it's not going to cost me anything except for the filing fees. Whereas them, it's going to cost them thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in lawyers. I think that lawyers nowadays want at least minimum $6,000 retainer. So they either fix my Jeep, which was part of a safety that they did, or they're going to be paying a lot more than that for a court case. So, okay, Mary Michael. That's okay, Kate. These car dealerships here think that, they picked the wrong one, put it that way, because they got away with this from a lot of other people. I've been watching the reviews, and they got away with this with a lot of other people. Well, they picked the wrong one here. Donna says, I got a Jeep Compass. Knock on wood, no problems yet. See, with the Jeep Compass, depending on what year it is, they have once you hit, I don't know if you're in the States or not, Donna, but here in Canada, once it hits 100,000 kilometers, the transfer cases go. And mine is nowhere near that yet. And there's already a bearing, something with a bearing in the transfer case. So, yeah. So knock on wood for you, Donna, that you have no problems with that. I like the Jeep Compasses too. I don't know. Does yours have the 9-speed transmission on yours? Like I said, depending on what year it is. Mary Michaels has got in a few minutes ago and wanted to let the dogos out of their crate. So would you believe the latch on Stargazer's crate broke? So crate wouldn't open. She was stuck in there. Oh, you finally got her out. Good. Right? It's like waiting for the next shoe to drop all the time. Marie says it was a freak out Freddy's time, as we used to say back in the day. Yeah, I bet it was. Donna says it's a 2022 model, 35,000 miles. So that would be like maybe 50,000 kilometers, the deluxe model. So yeah, let's hope the newer ones, since that big, what do you call that? Recall on some of the, like the 215s, 216s, 217, 218s. There was a class action lawsuit against Jeep, and they did a lot of changes with the 2020 and up, and mine's a 2020. And I think I've got, mile wise, I think I got about 45,000 miles on it. So you got a ways to go yet, my dear. And I think the 2022 models are a lot better built, the same as the 2020s. That's why I would have loved to get a 1990s model of Jeep again, but you can't find them. Those things were indestructible. The bodies went before anything else. And sometimes it's worth getting the bodies redone to keep a good engine and transmission, especially if you got it, like mine's a 4x4. Mine's a 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee limited edition sport. So it's got all the bells and whistles and 4x4 and all that on it. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong on it. But they were supposed to, after that class action lawsuit, that from 2020 and up are generally usually pretty good. So yeah, once it gets going on 5 years old, trade it in, Donna. That's what I'm going to do. I think I may trade mine up next year. Okay, Mary Michael, let's see what we got for you, my dear. So if anybody else does want a read, please get it in during this read, or that's going to be it. I'm going to shut it down. Let me just get you written down here, Mary Michael. Mary Michael, let's see what we got for you. Here we go. Following the unknown change. I don't like this. Why can't you? I think you've had one good read in all the reads. But like I've always said to people, you guys, these are messages from your loved ones on the other side. Your loved ones that are on the other side see everything that's going on, right? So they're not going to generally give you information coming out here that is like a surprise or really good, if there is something that they want you to be aware of. If there is something out there that they want you to be aware of, because hopefully you will make changes, or it'll give you some indication of what not to do, they're going to give you that. Okay? Because they're not worried about you getting through all the good things that are coming your way. They're worried about you getting through the things that are either not known to you, or things that are coming that can hurt you either physically, financially, stuff like that. They want you to be aware. Okay, so I just want to make that clear. And anyway, okay, so following the unknown, and this is like a change coming. The unknown, not knowing. Oh boy. Okay, let's get some clarification on that. Why did that come out? The falling, there's one. The falling and the unknown. This one wanted to come out, so we're going to take it. Let's take them out in the order they come. Hannah, this is understanding something and witnessing something for yourself. It's almost like I'm not going to believe it until I see it. And we got see, here we go again. A Makita. So we've got here that falling, which tells me about there's something that's coming that's unknown, and it's some kind of change that's coming. With Hannah, this is almost like I'm not going to believe it until I see it. And Makita, this is like you're going to have to really pay attention, observe this, watch it, really scrutinize everything, because this isn't what it seems. That could be something good. That could be something bad. But when I'm seeing here that this is the unknown, like, oh my God, what is this now? It's going to change something. What is it? We don't know yet. Let's see. Hannah, I'm not going to believe it until I see it. So it's almost like somebody making either a promise or telling you something, and it's like, yeah, right, I won't believe that until I see it. So somebody has told you something, and it's almost like, I'm not, it's not, I don't want to say it's far-fetched, but it's like everything in my life goes wrong. So I'm not going to believe it until I see it, because I have a feeling it's not something that is going to be good. You know what I mean? So it's like, how can I say this hypothetically? It's like, Mary Michael, don't worry about those stairs. Yes, they're a little shaky, but they're not going to fall. And it's you saying, well, I'm not going to believe that until I see it, because the last time somebody said that to me, my stairs broke. You know what I mean? So that's the only way that I can explain what I'm getting from this. So it's almost like, yeah, whatever. I know it's coming, but and you're saying it's not going to be something that is really going to overly affect me, but I'll believe it when I see it. And then we got Makita here that is saying, just pay attention to what's being said and done, really observe and scrutinize things, because there's going to be something in there that shows you what it is, what it actually is. Regardless of what's being said, you're going to see it, but you've got to be watching for it. So like, we're going to go back to that hypothetical. All those stairs are fine. Look at, you can jump on them. But then when you watch them go up and down the stairs, you can see that split in the stairs going farther and farther and farther across. No, don't worry about it. Those stairs are good. But you're seeing, if you really pay attention, you will see that that break in the stairs is going farther and farther every time somebody steps on it. So that's the overall what I'm trying to say here. You got to really pay attention to this, because there's something you're missing. And when you pay attention and you really observe and scrutinize things, you're going to see it for what it is, instead of somebody trying to pull the wool over your eyes here. Let's see what this is about. What is this about? What, Mary Michael, please? What is this about? What hand? Okay, there's one. Let me get it out. So we got the Queen of Swords that come out. This is some, and we got the Five of Cups that just fell on my lap. Oh, and we got another one that flipped over. This one's going to be here. Okay, so we got the Queen of Swords that come out in the upright, okay? This is like, just when I figured everything was going to go okay, I've got things under control, something else is coming in. Now, I feel like with this, Hannah, with this witnessing things, like really paying attention, they're going to bounce, they're going to really be watching your reaction to what they're saying, okay? So whatever this unknown change is that's coming, somebody is going to be watching your reactions, and they're going to act according to what they see coming from you. So if you show that you're like afraid, or you're not buying what they're selling, like not believing them, they're going to change up their tactics. Yeah, see, you're going to have to, we got the Five of Cups here that came out, and we've got the Death in reverse. I'll show you this in reverse that came out. So I'm feeling with this is more guided towards here. This is telling you to really pay attention and don't show any facial like things. Don't like jump off the handle right away. Let them finish giving you their spiel or saying what they want to say before you react, because they're going to change what they're going to say or do based on the reactions they're seeing from you. So keep a straight face type thing, like poker face. And over here, this is like when I told you, you got to really watch and scrutinize and see things for what they are. I've got the Five of Cups, because if you focus, if you fail to focus, you're going to be disappointed. Okay. You got to really focus on this. You're going to have a lot of regret too. So this is really telling me you need to watch and focus and really pay attention to what's being said and done. The Death card, this is almost like, why can't this just stop? Like, I don't want no more changes. This is almost like a fear of change. Like, I'm tired of dealing with this. I don't want to go to somebody new. I don't want to talk to somebody new about this. I just want you to do the right thing. But this is also telling me that there's going to be an ending that's delayed. So if you're expecting something to go through, you've been promised it, whatever, there's going to be some kind of delay here. So really watch what's going on and act accordingly. Like, take your time and think about what you really want to get out of this situation, and don't settle. Don't let things slide. because you're going to end up disappointed and having a lot of regret. You know, when they say some things are too good to be true, well, this is an instance where it is too good to be true. So you're going to have to really scrutinize things and watch things. Yeah, but I just seen coming up on screen, the death card freaks me out. This is just the ending of something and something new coming, right? In reverse, it's a delay in something. Something is going to be delayed. And they could be using an excuse why it's delayed. That's why you got to pay attention. That's telling you that something's going to be delayed. Okay. In the upright, this is the end of a cycle, beginning of a new one. In reverse, it's a delay. Okay. It's like somebody fearing the change, or it could also stand for somebody getting depressed. But with you in this scenario here, I feel like something's going to be delayed again. And that's why I said you really got to pay attention to everything that's said and done, because somebody is like watching your reaction to see what their next comment or what they're going to say to you next or promise you next. You know what I mean? And it's going to be based off of your facials. Like if they see you totally disgusted and angry, they're going to change up what they're going to say. They may have a whole spiel they want to say, but they're going to change it up based on what they see from you and your reactions. Oh, jeez. Okay. We got 3. Sunglasses. See, this is seeing things. Take off the rose-colored glasses. This is seeing things for what they are. We've got the palm tree. This is about flexibility, trying to be flexible with things, but you can only bend so far. And then we got the clock. This is like needing time. Somebody's going to say they need more time for something. This is about progress. When I'm seeing the clock, there's a lot of things that this could be, but when you couple it with this, somebody's going to try and put something off again or put you off. So things aren't what they seem, my dear. Really be perceptive and watch what's going on and question everything. Don't let people, like, whenever they're saying or doing what they're doing, just watch them with a straight poker face, because they're going to adjust what they say and do by your facial expressions. Okay, let me mark you off here. Okay. Oh, Mary and Michael been chatting to the screen like crazy. Okay, Mary Michael says there's a recall in my vehicle right now. It has something to do with some kind of latch thing in the back, inside the rear, back inside end of the car. So I was told it wasn't critical. Huh. If there's a recall, it means it's got to be changed because it's a safety thing. And this is what I mean. No. If somebody told you it wasn't critical, no. If there's a recall, you bring it in and you tell them you got to fix this at no charge, because that's what they do with recalls. And they do the recalls because it's a safety issue. So if you don't bring it in and get it fixed, you don't got to pay for it. Recalls, they got to pay. The dealership's got to pay for it at their expense. Say you don't bring it in for the recall and an accident happens, and because of this not being fixed, it could have caused more damage, then you're responsible. That's why whenever there's a recall, you bring it in and you get them to fix it, because they can use you not bringing it in as a way to get out of repairs or out of liability. I want a new dream car. There's nothing out there. If they see everything, why aren't they more helpful? Like put me and others on the right path and not the right path. Because what they're giving you is what they're seeing, what's going on with what you're doing and things that they're seeing going on behind the scenes. Like they can't force you to change your mind and do a small deck instead of a big deck, or a smaller car instead, a truck instead of a car. You know what I mean? But they're giving you what's going to happen on the path that you've chose and what they're seeing behind the scenes on the path that you chose, so you can change it up. I can't believe you missed when you read Des. I think I have 2 fairly good leads lately. That's why I'm pressing my luck with another read. Maybe this means SF will choke up the money for my new deck. Speaking of stairs, gulp. Yeah, that was just a hypothetical that I was to explain what I was getting, because sometimes it's hard to explain in words exactly what I'm getting. So I give you a hypothetical. Apply that to your situation. What's this one? I'm missing some of my marbles, so maybe that's it. Stop it. Oh, Mary Michael, you cracked me up. Okay, so I'm getting a new deck and a new vehicle. That death card freaks me out. Yeah, I seen that. Yes, happy Thanksgiving, everybody in the US of A. It was funny because I was wearing my USA when I went to the hospital. I was wearing my USA sweatshirt. Willow, the deck is delayed and the newer vehicle is delayed. There you go. Plus, Stargazer still doesn't behave properly. I'm usually depressed. There you go. Shauna King, hello. 25 US dollars. But if you do want one, Shauna, please get it in right now because I'm about to wrap up. Mary Michael, this has to be about the witch at SF that thinks I should be paying for my own deck and maybe being repaid. Unreal. Nana, thank you, Mary Michael. May you also have a blessed Thanksgiving. Absolutely. Everybody in the U.S. have a blessed, safe, and happy Thanksgiving. I'll be praying for your extended date with the heart monitor. Oh, thank you. I don't know why. Usually it's only 48 hours. They want me to wear it for a friggin' week, which is like, I remember the last time they did that a couple of years back, and it was so damn uncomfortable. It was the worst 2 nights sleep that I ever had. And it's like, and now I got to wear it for 7 days. Like, that's crazy, but it is what it is. I got to suck it up. Dealership says they don't have the parts yet. We'll tell them to get them. Tell them to get them, demand it. Shauna King says, hello, how much is a reading? My apologies, I didn't see the amount. Would love one. 25 US dollars, Shauna King. Howdy, Nina. I love Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday. Yeah. So if you do want one, Shauna, I'll give it a couple minutes for you to, or just type to the screen that you are putting in for one, so I don't put the cards all away. Mary Michael says, the day after Thanksgiving is now called Friendsgiving Day. Started out as a group of vegetarian, vegan, getting together to be thankful for family and friends. Oh, that's different. No need to ever apologize, Shauna. You're fine, hon. Called Friendsgiving Day. That, you know what? I like that. Because there's a lot of people that don't eat meat. And I know here, at least the way I was brought up, Thanksgiving is almost like Christmas Day. It's a big turkey, but with Thanksgiving, you get the turkey, you get the ham, you get the stuffing, you get the potatoes, you get the parsnips, you get the squash, you get, like, it's everything. Whereas Christmas, I basically I make a big turkey, I make the potatoes, I make the stuffing, and a vegetable with, of course, cranberry sauce and a gravy. You know what I mean? I don't go all out with the ham and all these different veggies. It's like you're getting one veggie. So that's what I generally do. Okay, so we'll give it 1 minute. And if I don't hear nothing from Shauna, we're going to wrap it up. So that way it's an early day. It will be an early day for me, and I can get some stuff done that I desperately need to get done. And it's cold, it's gray, it's gloomy. I think we're at 3 degrees right now outside. So I don't know. I don't even think I want to put up Christmas lights outside. I usually do it nearing the end of the summer. I get them up, like into fall, early fall. Like even in fall, we had some really nice days, like 75 degrees. I should have done them then so it wasn't cold out there doing it. So do I really want to do it? I don't know, you guys. Put them up, take them down. Put them up, take them down. Ugh. So I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. Okay, so I guess she doesn't want to read. So I'm going to wrap it up, you guys. I'm going to end it here. I want to thank you guys for getting a read today. Thank you for allowing me to read. Margaret says, hello, good evening. I will get a new job offer next month. I hope you do, Margaret. So I'm going to wrap it up like I always do, you guys. Please take care of yourselves. Please be safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I love you guys to the moon and back. Take care. See you again soon. Bye-bye for now.